Roberto, and then Joseph Smith.
I'm Dr. Michael Joseph Roberto. I live at 317 South Chapman Street. I'm in District 4. I'm also an associate professor of history at A&T, and I just want to say right off the bat, Mr. Matheny, you need a lesson in race relations in this city. In fact, you need a comprehensive introduction to the history of race in America, and I'll be glad to introduce you to people at any time to do that. Now, the reason why I stayed here tonight is because I want to address the major core issues in the city that have not been discussed here for a long time, and that is the economic crisis in the city. This, people, is a depression. This is not a recession. This is a depression. A few days ago, the New York Times ran a front page story. They actually mentioned Greensboro on the front page. We are one of the leading metropolitan areas in the country in the category of suburban poverty. Now, this depression doesn't look like the 1930s. That's the paradox, the appearance and the essence. We don't have to have Hoovervilles to have a depression, because depression in these times means the extent to which people are deprived in relation to the potential that is offered them. Now, I don't have time to go into a lot of the details here, but I will say this, okay? We have heard a lot from this council about business, about bringing jobs to Greensboro, about how it's important to lure corporations here. Corporations are not going to save us. Business does not create jobs. Government creates jobs. Remember the New Deal in the 1930s. Don't forget that. And also remember that this is a situation in which the U.S. right now cannot do the things that it did in the 1930s. These communities, Greensboro, like other communities, are left to our own devices. We need to start talking about economic development within the city. And so here's my proposal for the next council, because some of you are not listening. We need to raise property taxes. The wealthiest people in this community have to pay their fair share. And then we need to take the money that we raise in these revenues, and we need to create an infrastructure bank in this city so that people who are unemployed or underemployed can come to the city and ask for money so they can start business, so we can start to train our people. That's how we're going to deal with this depression. Thank you.